I mean, I spoke to the people I needed to speak to, but then once I was happy with my decision, I rang up the coach and the captain and the chairman of selectors, and just told them the news, and they were all very good. Yes, but I'm 38 this month, and I feel old, and there's other things to do in life as well. I think that's important. I mean, I've been lucky enough to play cricket as a living for nearly 20 years, and it's been amazing and a privilege, but everything good comes to an end. Maybe. I spoke to Angus Fraser the other day just to see where they were at, and just like to keep that relationship going, despite what happened at the beginning of the summer. But he's been very good to me, and hopefully in the future, I might be able to play, but I'm going to take a break, and then if I decide that that's it, then maybe I won't play anymore. Ideally, yes, but as I've kind of said a couple of times now, it's just not that easy. I don't think counties are necessarily just going to pick up young Aussie cricketers. There's good players everywhere around the world, and you're only allowed one overseas player, so it's difficult. Ideally, we'd like to send our young guys over here, but I'm not sure England are going to be that accommodating anyway. Yeah, I think health is obviously, obviously it is the most important thing, but I guess when you get to 37, 38, you're starting to wonder whether your reflexes are slowing down or whatever, and just been hit in the head a few too many times for my liking of late. So, and facing Mitch Johnson and Mitch Starc in the nets isn't my definition of fun. So I think I'm well aware that Father Times probably was calling, and so I can be happy. Without a doubt. I mean, I think you look at the management first and foremost. I think Darren has brought a great ideal to the way we play our game, and to the way we handle ourselves as people. I think that's in a pretty good state, and there's always going to be good players who come in, and I think the environment's right now. I think the people who are involved will continue the tradition, and I think maybe a couple of years ago there was a few things that weren't quite right. But I believe it's in good hands. Yeah, I think so. I think that's there's, I'll definitely see that as an option. I enjoy that. I had a little bit of a taste of it with the Aussie 19s, and that was fun, and something maybe that might be there in the future. But I think initially I just need to take a break and see what options come up. Yeah, it's a good one because I'm not a selector, so look, I think there's a few standouts as well. There's a lot of talk about Bancroft, and he's doing particularly well, but he's still only had one good season, so there's got to be a lot of patience with him. Jordan Silk, you can't discount him. He's going through his tough time, but when he comes out of it, he's going to be a better player. And then I have high hopes for Pity Hanscom and Marcus Stoinis. They've really impressed me at Victoria, and I think they're at a point where they can self-manage, and then they will be able to step up when they get the opportunity. So there's a few more. Uzi Khawaja, Chris Lynn, Joe Burns. There's enough batting there. It's just about these guys stepping up and we as a side having enough patience with them.